The era of the Kardashian-Jenner empire as we know it is officially collapsing from the inside out, and it is happening right in front of our eyes. For 2 decades, the world has believed the myth of the untouchable Momager, a woman who would supposedly do anything and everything to protect her children's brands above all else. But as of January 2026, the reality is far more cold-blooded, and the internal documents prove it. Internal reports and legal filings suggest that Kris Jenner is no longer playing for the team. She's playing for herself, and it has sparked a civil war that might finally cost her the famous 10%. The common belief is that Kris Jenner is the glue holding the billion-dollar interests of Kim, Kylie, and Khloe together. We see them laughing on their Hulu series, celebrating Kris's 70th birthday with elaborate parties, and presenting a united front against the world whenever a scandal breaks. But behind the scenes, the superior reality is that Kris is allegedly prioritizing her own solo ventures over her daughter's competing businesses. We aren't just talking about a minor family spat over a guest list. We are talking about secret contracts with direct competitors, a $6 million legal counteroffensive from Ray J that threatens to unseal 20 years of secrets, and a desperate race to stay relevant as new reality dynasties begin to steal their crown. In this deep dive, we are answering the 3 questions everyone is asking right now. Why did Kris Jenner secretly sign a deal with a brand that is actively trying to bankrupt her own daughters? Is the looming RICO threat from Ray J a legitimate legal trap or just a desperate PR stunt? And most importantly, who is actually running the family empire now that Kim is reportedly looking for new management? We have the filings, the timelines, and the expert PR analysis to show you exactly how the Momager's grip is slipping. To understand the current chaos, we have to look at the most shocking development of the 2026 Civil War, which is the MAC Cosmetics betrayal. While Kris was publicly celebrating her 70th birthday with a star-studded Bond-themed bash in November 2025, she was privately closing a deal that left Kim and Kylie seething. According to reports from Indulge Express on October 28, 2025, Kris Jenner secretly signed on as the new face of MAC Cosmetics. This is a massive issue because MAC is a direct legacy competitor to Kylie Cosmetics and Kim's SKKN line. For years, the rule in the household was simple: the family supports the family brands first. But insiders say Kris's move was a new level of cold. Think about the optics for a moment. While Kylie is fighting to keep Kylie Cosmetics relevant in a saturated market and struggling with sales, her own mother, the woman who takes a cut of every lip kit sold, is now the face of the brand trying to take Kylie's customers. Per family insiders, Kim feels betrayed because she built her luxury skincare and makeup lines from the ground up with the expectation of full family loyalty, only to have her manager jump into bed with the competition. Entertainment lawyers point out that this creates a massive conflict of interest. If Kris is being paid millions by MAC to push their products, can she really give unbiased business advice to Kylie about how to beat MAC in the marketplace? This isn't just a business conflict, it's a branding nightmare. If the manager is willing to endorse the rival, why should the consumer believe in the family product? This is the moment the Momager became a solopreneur, and it's why reports are surfacing that Kim is finally looking to move her business management elsewhere. Now we have to get to the most shocking point of all, which is the legal firestorm currently sitting in the Los Angeles Superior Court. According to a cross-complaint filed by Ray J, real name William Ray Norwood Jr., on November 13, 2025, the foundation of the Kardashian fame is being legally challenged in a way we haven't seen before. Ray J is countersuing Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian for $6 million, alleging a massive breach of a 2023 settlement agreement. But the receipts in this filing go much deeper than just money. Ray J's legal team alleges that Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian intentionally manufactured fake controversy regarding the 2003 tape to drive ratings for the premiere of their Hulu series in 2022. Per the filing, Ray J claims that Kris Jenner didn't just know about the footage, she allegedly oversaw the entire distribution process through Vivid Entertainment to ensure maximum buzz and profitability. While the family has spent years painting Kim as a victim of a leak, the 2025 lawsuit alleges the entire victim narrative was a carefully crafted business plan. The shock value here is in the liquidated damages clause. Ray J claims that every time the family mentions the tape on their show to get sympathy or ratings, they owe him $1 million. If these claims hold up in court, Kris Jenner's mastermind reputation isn't just a point of pride anymore. It becomes a legal liability that could cost millions in damages and reveal the dark mechanics of their PR machine under oath. Ray J has gone as far as to claim he is working with federal authorities on what he calls a racketeering case against the family, per a defamation lawsuit filed by Kris and Kim in October 2025. They claim these allegations are blatantly false and intended to harass them. Their attorney, Alex Spiro, stated that no such investigation exists and called the claims absurd. However, Ray J's persistence in comparing their business tactics to those of other disgraced Roguls has created a curiosity gap that no amount of lawsuits can fully close. Even if the claims are baseless, the mere association with federal investigations is poison for billionaire status brands like Skims and Kylie Cosmetics. This leads us directly to the third major threat, the decline of the Kardashian throne and the rise of new rivals. According to a report by IB Times on December 29, 2025, Kris Jenner has privately labeled the rise of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives on Hulu as a temporary risk, but the numbers tell a different story. As viewers pivot towards newer, more authentic influencer drama, the polished and highly controlled narrative of the Kardashians is losing its pull. The industry reality is that Hulu and Disney are looking for high retention, and Mormon Wives has been delivering massive numbers that rival the Kardashian peaks. Kris knows that if the family show loses its flagship status, her leverage with the network vanishes. This explains her recent drastic rebrand. In late 2025, Kris reportedly spent $150,000 on a deep plane facelift performed by Dr. Stephen Levin. This wasn't just about vanity or aging. It was a calculated move to secure her own high-fashion beauty deals like the MAC campaign, independent of her daughters. The payout here is clear. Kris Jenner is preparing for a world where she isn't just the woman behind the stars. She's preparing to be the star herself, even if it means stepping on her daughter's toes to get there. The pattern of desperate PR moves has only intensified as we enter January 2026. Take the elephant Birkin scandal as a prime example of their failing control system. On January 21, 2026, Kim Kardashian went on the Chloe in Wonderland podcast to address the backlash over a Birkin bag allegedly made of elephant skin. While Kim admitted the bag was a fake prop used for her show, all's fair. The fact that the drama was even allowed to escalate shows a total breakdown in their usually flawless PR response system. According to PR strategists, this type of fake controversy is a hallmark of the old Kris Jenner playbook. You generate outrage to stay in the headlines. But in 2026, the audience is exhausted and can see the strings being pulled. Instead of looking masterful, the move felt messy and out of touch. It also highlighted a rift. Insiders say Kim was furious that Kris didn't kill the story before it blew up, leading to rumors that Kim is interviewing top-tier management firms in New York that have no family ties. The financial stakes are shifting too. In December 2025, financial analysts noted that Kylie Cosmetics has seen a significant dip in market share as Gen Z moves towards cleaner, more transparent brands. When Kylie needed her manager to pivot the brand, Kris was busy filming her own solo commercials. This lack of focus is reportedly what led to a heated confrontation during the filming of their upcoming season. Per production sources on January 5, 2026, the cameras caught a moment where Kylie Kylie accused Kris of being a better manager for herself than for her kids. This is the first time we're seeing the cracks in the corporate structure of Jenner Communications. If the daughters decide to stop paying the 10% commission, Kris Jenner's personal net worth takes a massive hit, which might explain why she's diversifying into MAC and other solo endorsements so aggressively. We also have to look at the timeline of Kris's recent public appearances. Throughout late 2025, she has been seen more frequently at high-fashion events without her daughters. At the Paris Fashion Week events in September 2025, she was photographed with a new inner circle of European socialites, further fueling the theory that she is distancing herself from the Kardashian brand to protect her own reputation. This is a classic PR move known as brand decoupling. If the Kardashian name becomes too synonymous with old reality TV tropes or legal drama with Ray J, Kris wants the Jenner name to stand alone as a symbol of legacy luxury. So where does this leave the empire?
The evidence suggests a massive shift in power that cannot be undone. For the first time in 20 years, Kim and Kylie are operating as their own entities, often in direct opposition to their mother's advice. The $1.3 million Christmas parties and the $70,000 birthday spectacles are increasingly seen as expensive smokescreens for a family business that is fracturing at the corporate level. When the manager becomes the competitor, the 10% fee starts to look like a tax rather than an investment. The girls are realizing that they might not need a momager anymore. They might just need a lawyer and a really good accountant. In summary, the Kris Jenner we see today is a woman fighting a three-front war that she might not be able to win. She is fighting a legal battle with Ray J that threatens her entire legacy in the origin story of her family's fame. She is fighting a business battle with her own daughters over brand loyalty and the future of their billion-dollar companies. And she is fighting a cultural battle against newer reality stars who are stealing her audience and her relevance. The insider takeaway is this: Kris Jenner isn't losing her touch, she's changing her target. She's no longer building the Kardashian empire, she's building the Jenner legacy, and she's willing to let the momager title die to do it. The days of the united front are over, and the era of every woman for herself has begun. To understand how this fits into the even bigger playbook of Hollywood's elite, you need to see how other dynasties are being dismantled in real time. This is just one chapter in a much larger story of how the old guard is fighting to stay relevant in a world that's moved on. If you want to see the receipts on the other power players currently facing the same collapse and find out who is next on the chopping block, you need to watch our Fresh Celebrity Tea playlist. It is the only way to see the full picture of how the Hollywood machine is being rebuilt for 2026 and why the names you thought were untouchable are suddenly very vulnerable.